Sometimes last year, Enhance Auto did release their first heads-up display for the Teslas. So now this heads-up display, it does fit on a Model 3, Y, Highland, and Juniper. This video is not sponsored by Enhance Auto, but I'm just a guy who thinks that they make amazing products and they have excellent customer service. I'll leave a link in the description down below for you guys so you could check out their products. But nonetheless, I was able to get my hands on a S3XY Dash. Now, with the S3XY Dash itself, the customization, functionality, I mean, this is the best heads-up display that I've ever tested for the Tesla. Now, with that being said, the S3XY Dash, it's already amazing as it is. They're always pushing software update to the dash, and they've been improving all their products all throughout. Now, the S3XY Dash, it has two major issues, and we're gonna fix them in today's video. If you guys recall correctly, in the past, we've already addressed that one major flaw that came with all the Teslas, which was the wireless charging pad. And if you have not seen this video, I'll put a link in the description down for you. But nonetheless, we were able to come up with a better charging solution for all the Tesla Model 3 and Y as of now. Still working on a Highland and Juniper, but obviously we've already addressed the issue for the legacy models. Now, the S3XY Dash, again, it's an amazing product, but it has two major issues. One, cable management. I know that I've said it in multiple videos, but my OCD is really bad and I love clean looking interior. You know, I don't want nothing to be looking like it's not meant to be. And with the S3XY Dash, that's exactly the feeling that I'm getting. With the videos that I've been watching from Enhance Auto, they recommend you to mount the S3XY Dash up behind the windshield. But when I do that, it provides a cleaner install because you are able to hide away the cable and everything, and it looks a little bit better. But still, in my opinion, it looks out of place, too far out of reach. I relocated the dash and I placed it behind the steering wheel, and this is where my major complaint is coming from. One, it blocks the airflow. Even if you blast your AC, it redirects the airflow and it's just not hitting your face. And it makes it really hard to even enjoy your own AC in your car, especially if it's already beaming outside. The second issue is just that the cable. There was really no way to hide away the cable just because it was in your face all the time. In today's video, I want to address those two major issues. So one, we're gonna be working on a better mount system that's gonna hide away the cable, also allow the airflow to pass through. That's not gonna be in the way of the S3XY strip. And last but not least, it would look a little bit more factory, like it's meant to be. After that, we're gonna jump into my computer, onto my CAD software. We're gonna start working on a prototype and we'll just go from there. Alright y'all, so this is the prototype straight out of the printer. Check out the quality on this thing. Man, that looks very good. Now, if you were wondering, I printed it at a 45-degree angle, and that's because it offered minimal support and minimal post-processing. I tried every orientation, front, back, side, and all of them, they had a downside. So this was the best. it was the hardest to print with, but it came out the cleanest. If I were to recommend, I would recommend printing this in ASA, ABS Plus, or PC. Regular ABS is fine, but it requires some post-processing because it's not as UV resistant as the other materials. What I'm doing here, I'm doing a quick assembling. Pretty much you grab the magnet from the original mount that was provided to you by Enhance. You swap it over to this one and you pop the screw into the groove, and then you cap it off with the 2 inserted caps, and you're pretty much done. Takes less than a minute to do so. Alright, now for the next step, I went ahead and already removed the pillars so that way I could have access to the commander and the cable that came with the S3XY Dash. And pretty much what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to pop it off just a little bit so that way it would allow me to remove the connector from the wire. And then from there, I'm going to grab the cable. I'm going to fish it through the little vent area so that way we could have that clean install. But if you follow along, it's fairly easy to do, not complicated at all. Alright, so now real quick, I wanted to give you a POV at night, and this is my exact field of view. It looks really good at night. So the sexy strip, it's hidden behind the mount and it's not really in the way. and whenever I scoop down just a little bit, I can still see the light strip. And then now the display is no longer blocking the airflow. I feel like I have a better view of the Sexy Dash, but also it looks a little bit more OEM. I'm gonna give you now a POV in the daytime just so you guys can have a better idea. But yeah, let me know, what do you think so far?